Dubai looks like the perfect place to upgrade your life. Luxury apartments, beaches, safety, sunshine, business opportunities, high-end restaurants, and of course, the big one, no personal income tax. But here's the real question. Could you actually live in Dubai? Or does it only work if you already have the money to keep up with the lifestyle? Because there's a big difference between visiting Dubai for a week and trying to build a real life there. In this video, we're looking at the dream, the reality, the money, work, housing, property, visas, citizenship, safety, lifestyle, and who Dubai is actually right for. And by the end, we'll answer one question. Is Dubai a dream lifestyle or a golden cage? Let's start with why so many people want to move to Dubai. Dubai sells a very clear dream: clean streets, low crime, modern buildings, luxury hotels, beach clubs, shopping malls, international restaurants, business events, networking, and a lifestyle that looks almost too polished. For a lot of people, especially from places like the UK, Europe, Africa, India, and other parts of the world, Dubai feels like a place where you can level up. You see people online talking about money, success, freedom, business, luxury, and a better quality of life. And to be fair, some of that is real. Dubai is safe, modern, organized, and extremely convenient. It's the kind of place where you can order almost anything, get taxis easily, go to world-class restaurants, live in modern apartments, and fly almost anywhere from one of the busiest airports in the world. But the problem is this: the Dubai you see online is often the most expensive version of Dubai, and that's where the reality check begins. The first thing to understand is that holiday Dubai and real-life Dubai are not the same thing. On holiday, Dubai can feel unreal. You stay in a nice hotel, go to the mall, visit the marina, see the Burj Khalifa, go to beach clubs, maybe do a desert safari, eat out every day, and everything feels easy. But living there is different. You need to think about rent, commuting, bills, groceries, work, visas, healthcare, schools if you have kids, social life, and whether you can keep up with the cost of the lifestyle. That's where some people get caught. They move to Dubai expecting freedom, but end up feeling pressure to spend, network, look successful, and live a lifestyle they can't comfortably afford. So the question isn't just, is Dubai nice? The real question is, can your income support the version of Dubai you actually want to live? For quality of life, Dubai scores very highly in some areas. It's clean, it's safe, it's modern, it's convenient. And compared to many big cities, it feels extremely efficient. You can live in an apartment with a gym, pool, security, parking, and delivery services. You can go from work to dinner to the beach to the airport without feeling like you're in a chaotic city. For people who like structure, comfort, safety, and convenience, Dubai can feel like a massive upgrade, but quality of life depends heavily on money. Dubai can be amazing if you're earning well, but if you're stretching your budget just to be there, the same city can feel stressful very quickly. So for quality of life, I'd say 8.5 out of 10 if your income is strong, 6 out of 10 if you're financially stretched. Dubai rewards people who can afford comfort. Now let's talk about money, because this is where Dubai gets interesting. Dubai is not cheap. Yes, the UAE does not levy personal income tax on individuals, which is one of the biggest reasons people are attracted to living there. But that doesn't mean Dubai is automatically affordable. The UAE has 5% VAT on goods and services, and your biggest costs will usually be rent, lifestyle, restaurants, transport, school fees if you have children, and healthcare insurance. The dangerous thing about Dubai is lifestyle creep. You move there thinking you'll save money because there's no personal income tax, but then you start spending more. Nicer apartment, more taxis, more brunches, more restaurants, more beach clubs, more networking events, more pressure to look like you're doing well. Dubai can help you save money if you're disciplined, but it can also make you spend more than you ever expected. That's the trap. It's not just about how much you earn, it's about whether you can avoid getting pulled into the expensive version of the city. Housing is one of the biggest decisions you'll make in Dubai. Where you live completely changes your experience. Dubai Marina gives you the waterfront lifestyle, restaurants, gyms, and nightlife. Downtown Dubai gives you the iconic skyline, the Burj Khalifa, and a more central luxury feel. Business Bay is popular with professionals and feels close to everything. Jumeirah Village Circle is often more affordable and residential. Palm Jumeirah is luxury but expensive, and areas further out can give you more space, but you may rely more on driving. The mistake people make is choosing an area based on Instagram instead of daily life. A beautiful apartment means nothing if your commute is annoying, your rent is too high, or you're far from the things you actually do every week. For Dubai, I'd always say, don't choose the most impressive area. Choose the area that matches your lifestyle and budget. Now, can foreigners buy property in Dubai? Yes. Foreign nationals can own freehold property in specific areas designated for foreign ownership. That means buying property is possible, but not everywhere and not under every condition. Dubai Land Department explains that foreign nationals are permitted to own freehold title in designated areas. This is one reason Dubai attracts investors. You can buy apartments, villas, and investment properties in certain areas, and Dubai's property market is a major part of its appeal. But this is also where you need to be careful. Buying property abroad is very different from buying property at home. You need to understand service charges, develop a reputation, mortgage rules, resale value, rental demand, maintenance fees, and whether the area you're buying in actually has long-term demand. A glossy apartment tour is not enough. Before buying anything, you need proper legal and financial advice, because in Dubai, property can be an opportunity, but it can also become an expensive lesson if you rush in. Dubai is not a place where most foreigners simply move permanently without thinking about visas. You need a legal route to stay. That could be through employment, business, investment, retirement, remote work, or other residence options. One of the most talked about options is the UAE Golden Visa. For real estate investors, the UAE's official Golden Visa guidance lists a 5-year residence route linked to real estate investment with minimum capital of 2 million dirhams. That sounds attractive, but it's important to understand something. Residency is not the same as citizenship. A visa lets you live there under certain conditions. Citizenship is a completely different level, and that brings us to one of the biggest reality checks about Dubai. If you're thinking long-term, citizenship matters, and in Dubai, this is where the dream becomes more complicated. UAE citizenship is not like moving to some countries where you live there for a fixed number of years, apply, and eventually become a citizen. The UAE government explains citizenship eligibility through specific categories and conditions, and candidates must meet requirements such as taking an oath of allegiance, following UAE laws, and informing the government if acquiring or losing another citizenship. For most expats, Dubai is better viewed as a long-term residency destination, not a simple citizenship destination. That doesn't mean you can't build a life there, but it does mean you should be honest with yourself. Are you moving somewhere you can eventually fully belong legally, or are you moving somewhere you can live well while your visa allows it? That difference matters. Dubai works best for people with strong income. That could be a good job, a business, remote work, freelancing, property investment, or a high-value skill. The city rewards ambition. There are networking events, business communities, entrepreneurs, finance people, real estate people, creators, consultants, and professionals from all over the world. If you're career-focused, Dubai can be exciting, but it can also be competitive. A lot of people move there chasing opportunity, which means you need to stand out. And if you're relying on local salary alone, you need to check whether the pay actually matches the cost of living you want, because a Dubai salary can sound good until you compare it to rent, transport, food, healthcare, and lifestyle. The best situation is this: high income, low tax, controlled spending, clear visa route. That's when Dubai starts to make serious sense. Food in Dubai is excellent, but again, it depends how you live. You can find almost every cuisine in the world: Indian, Lebanese, Pakistani, Filipino, Japanese, Italian, Turkish, Nigerian, British, American, fine dining, street food, cafes, beach clubs, hotel buffets. Dubai has everything, but eating out constantly can get expensive. The food scene is one of Dubai's biggest strengths, but it can also become one of your biggest monthly expenses. This is where lifestyle discipline matters again. Dubai gives you options, but it also constantly tempts you to spend. Safety is one of Dubai's biggest selling points. Many people move there because they feel safer walking around, raising children, going out at night, using taxis, or living in high-rise apartment buildings. For families, women, professionals, and people coming from more chaotic cities, this can be a massive quality of life upgrade. But safety also comes with rules. Dubai is not a place where you should assume the same social norms apply as they do in every Western country. You need to respect local laws, culture, behavior expectations, and public conduct rules. That doesn't mean you should be scared, it just means you should be aware. Dubai is very livable when you understand where you are. Healthcare in Dubai is generally high quality, especially private healthcare. There are modern hospitals, clinics, specialists, pharmacies, and international standard medical facilities. But healthcare is also something you need to budget for. Most people will need health insurance, and the quality of your cover matters. This is not the section to ignore. If you're young and healthy, it's easy to focus on apartments, beaches, restaurants, and money. But if you're actually moving somewhere, healthcare becomes part of real life. So before moving to Dubai, check your insurance, your employer benefits, your family cover, and what happens if you need serious treatment. Social life in Dubai can be amazing, but also strange. Because the city is so international, it's easy to meet people from everywhere. You'll find professionals, entrepreneurs, creatives, gym people, nightlife people, family communities, religious communities, and expat groups. But Dubai can also feel very transactional. A lot of people are there for work, business, money, opportunity, or status. That can make social life exciting, but also exhausting. Dating can also be very different depending on your values, lifestyle, culture, religion, income, and expectations. Some people love it, some people find it fake, some people build incredible communities, others feel lonely in a city full of people. That's the part Instagram doesn't show. Moving to Dubai won't automatically give you a better social life. You still have to build one. Now let's talk about the heat. Dubai sunshine sounds amazing until you realize how intense the summer can be. For part of the year, outdoor life becomes difficult. You may find yourself going from apartment to car to mall, mall to restaurant, and spending much more time indoors than you expected. This is something people underestimate. Dubai is not a year-round beach fantasy for everyone. The cooler months can be beautiful, but the hotter months can feel restrictive. So if your dream life depends on walking everywhere, outdoor nature, and mild weather, Dubai might not feel as free as it looks. One of Dubai's biggest advantages is location. It's extremely well connected. From Dubai, you can fly to Europe, Asia, Africa, and other parts of the Middle East relatively easily. For business owners, frequent travelers, remote workers, and people with family in different countries, that matters. Dubai can work as a global base. That's one reason people choose it over more isolated lifestyle destinations. You're not just moving to Dubai, you're putting yourself in a place that connects easily to the rest of the world. Now let's talk about the downsides people don't always mention. Dubai can be expensive. It can feel status-driven. It can make you spend more than planned. The summer heat can be brutal. Citizenship is not straightforward. The lifestyle can feel artificial to some people. And depending on your job, income, and social circle, it can either feel like freedom or pressure. That's why Dubai is so interesting. For one person, it's a life upgrade. For another person, it's a golden cage. Same city, completely different experience. Dubai is probably for you if you like safety, sunshine, clean cities, modern apartments, business opportunities, international restaurants, networking, luxury lifestyle, and global travel access. It is especially strong if you have a high income, run a business, work remotely, invest, or want a tax-efficient base with good infrastructure. Dubai is also great if you like convenience. If you want things delivered, organized, polished, and easy, Dubai does that very well. Dubai might not be for you if you hate heat, dislike status-driven environments, want easy citizenship, prefer old historic cities, need lots of greenery, or don't want to feel pressured to spend. It may also not be ideal if your income is uncertain, because Dubai is not the kind of place I'd move to hoping things magically work out. Dubai is better when you arrive with a plan: income plan, visa plan, housing plan, savings plan, lifestyle plan. Without that, the dream can get expensive very quickly. So is Dubai a dream lifestyle or a golden cage? Honestly, it can be both. If you have strong income, financial discipline, a clear visa route, and you like modern convenience, Dubai can genuinely offer an incredible quality of life. But if you move there chasing an image, trying to keep up with everyone else, or assuming no income tax automatically means you'll save money, Dubai can become expensive, stressful, and surprisingly restrictive. My verdict: Dubai is not for everyone. But for the right person, at the right income level, with the right expectations, it can be one of the most powerful lifestyle upgrades in the world. The key is knowing whether you want the real Dubai or just the version you saw on Instagram. If this helps, consider subscribing.